Let's face it, despite a desire to develop, your clients, whether they are individuals, couples, parents, children's leaders, or employees, get stuck. They repeat patterns of behavior and create the same situations or relationships despite saying they want something different. They complain about their job, their spouse, their boss, and their kids. They experience dissatisfaction, frustration, and anxiety, but cannot articulate why. And despite our best efforts to coach, counsel, teach, train, or develop them, they often continue to struggle with the same issues and challenges. As developmental practitioners, we can feel frustrated that we are not moving them in the direction of their own potential. It's time for a new model for human development, one that quickly alleviates client suffering and expedites their development, helping them to become who they are meant to be. Whether you work as a coach, consultant, therapist, counselor, HR practitioner, or educator, you know that the basis for self-actualization and achieving potential is self-awareness. It is the starting point for all development, regardless of the context. However, without an understanding of their needs, clients are at the mercy of their instinctual emotional responses and habits of mind that get in the way of any developmental program or approach. Until now, we have been lacking the complete knowledge and the specific tools needed to help clients recast their motivations and repattern their brains, consciously influencing how they behave in order to live happy, successful, and fulfilled lives. The Striving Styles Personality System is a neuropsychological framework for achieving potential. It is a powerful new model for growth based on the more dynamic aspects of our brains, emotions, behavior, and personality. It is based on the premise that if we fully understand the brain, particularly our own brain, we can direct and influence how it functions and how we feel. For practitioners working in the field of human development, you will be amazed at the results it achieves. The Striving Styles provides a comprehensive assessment and development system for alleviating clients' suffering and expediting their development. It gives you the tools you need to help them to self-actualize and become who they are meant to be. In our work with clients, as well as experiences in our own lives, we kept running up against the limitations of existing assessments such as the MBTI, DISC, Emotional Quotient Indicator, and Birkman. What we found is that on their own, they fail to take into consideration the full human experience. While useful to a point, these logical and objective approaches are just not dynamic enough to be truly meaningful to people in their development. Ironically, these systems avoid talking about our emotions, even though it's our emotions that actually fuel our behavior, not our personality. As well, they do not recognize that humans are driven by innate, powerful needs that must be met. And our behavior seeks to get these needs met. And when they are not, we are at the mercy of our unconscious patterns of behavior or habits of mind. This often leads to destructive behavior or acting out against our own best interests. The fact is, there has never been a better time in history to fully understand ourselves, given all the advances in neuroscience, psychology, and social intelligence. However, existing personality assessments fail to bring this insight to bear. They do not incorporate advances in neuroscience, psychology, and education, including emotional and social intelligence models. So we set out to develop a personality system that would help our clients to truly understand what is driving their behavior and, more importantly, provide them with a step-by-step approach to development based on brain science and emotional maturation. The Striving Styles Personality System was created by Anne Dranitsaris, PhD, and myself, Heather Dranitsaris Hilliard. Together, we have over 60 combined years of therapeutic, coaching, and consulting experience in both clinical and organizational settings. We have worked extensively with individuals, couples, teams, leaders, parents, and children in their pursuit of growth and development. Our experiences working with hundreds of clients locally and globally, as well as our own experiences as entrepreneurs, spouses, and parents, motivated the research and the creation of the Striving Styles. We wanted to bring to our clients the insight and power necessary for them to achieve their potential by overcoming the limitations of other assessment systems. As developmental practitioners ourselves, we wanted to create a system that was easy to relate to, simple and meaningful, so our clients would be able to use it in everyday life. We have created the Striving Styles to be useful for a full range of applications, including leadership and team development, employee performance and engagement, career counseling and selection, individual and couples therapy, parenting and child development, teaching and learning. More specifically, it gives you the power to quickly alleviate symptoms and expedite development by helping your clients to understand their innate psychological needs that must be met, learn how their behavior productively and at times unproductively seeks to get these needs met, how to create the conditions that meet these needs at work, home, school, and in relationships, and to be aware when their needs are not being met, shifting them from self-actualizing behavior to self-protective behavior. It shows them how to rewire their brain and reshape patterns of behavior that get in the way of development and self-actualization. There are 8 striving styles, and each one is represented by an archetype that captures Jung's functions and attitudes. This makes them easier to understand and relate to. Clients, even children, understand what need the style is seeking to meet. Each striving style is connected to one of the 4 quadrants of the brain and has associated talents based on the role it plays. The 4 roles are define the world, interpret the world, relate and bond to others, or experience the world. You have access to all 8 styles. However, one of the 8 will be your alpha or predominant style, and 3 others will be your associate styles. The other 4 are less conscious and more difficult to access. You have hardwired access to only 1 style in each quadrant. The Striving Styles Personality System assessment results let you know your predominant style, your associate styles on your Striving Style squad, as well as the extent to which you are using each member of the squad or quadrant of your brain. To achieve potential, we must learn to integrate all 4 functions or use the squad as a whole, with each style playing a specific role based on its innate talents. As a developmental practitioner, the Striving Style Squad gives you the insight into your client's brain organization and lets you focus in on whether their predominant need is getting met or if the predominant style is being overutilized, then how to develop up the other styles in the squad to leverage their talents and potentials. Each style has a different path for development given the role they play and the need they are seeking to meet. Our comprehensive roadmap for development is what truly sets the Striving Styles apart from any other personality assessment. We show you step by step how to help your clients to get to know their brain and what they need to do to leverage it. We provide you with the tools and resources to chart a course for their development that focuses on rewiring their brain and reshaping dysfunctional relationship patterns. No more struggling to get clients past the knowing-doing gap. With the Striving Styles, development is simple and sustainable. Based on the principles of brain development leading to emotional and social intelligence, the Striving Styles has a developmental framework which includes our 5 building blocks to achieving potential. It is based on the premise that as a human, in order for you to develop, you must do it in relationship with someone else. We cannot grow through knowledge alone. It requires us to build stronger connections between our emotional and rational brains. Building emotional and social intelligence, along with the practice of mindfulness, which is all about being present to the moment and making conscious choice rather than being governed by instinctual responses, are all key aspects of the developmental framework. The Striving Styles provides you with a powerful approach to alleviating suffering and expediting development for your clients. You will be amazed at the results you can achieve with your clients and your developmental programs. It is the only comprehensive assessment and development framework available to developmental practitioners that reflects the more dynamic elements of the human experience: personality, needs, emotions, conditioning, and brain structure. Learn more about the system, and take the assessment, and better yet, explore the options of becoming a Striving Styles practitioner through our online training program so that you can put to work the power of the Striving Styles for your clients or organization. My own experiences using the Striving Styles with my clients and my life have been phenomenal. I can't believe how quickly I can shift behavior, including my own, by leveraging my Striving Styles squad. I know you will experience dramatic increases in your impact using this system. It's like having a user manual for people, only better. You won't want to miss out on bringing this revolutionary system to your clients or to your organization.